Okay, children, welcome back again. Um, okay, so we talk about Edna St. Vincent Millay. She was born on February 22, 1892, and she died on October 19, 1950. She was an American poet and a playwright. She received Pulitzer Prize for writing poetry in the year 1923, and she used pseudonym Nancy Bott for her prose writing. Okay, when we talk about travel, there are three things which we should take care. What we are looking for in this poem: read a poem on traveling as a way of gaining new experiences. Yes, every time we take travel, we gain new experiences. Identifying rhyme scheme of that poem, whether it is regular or irregular. If we can set the particular stanza into rhyming AABB or ABC or whatever, then it becomes regular rhyme scheme. And when we cannot put stanzas into proper rhymes or into the similar rhymes, it becomes irregular. Revise tenses and create a travel brochure. As I should tell you that travel with this poem, you will have to do little bit of activity work. So let's see, maybe I will give it that activity right now, or maybe I will send through school room or a worksheet, right? Let's begin. While traveling, do you enjoy experiences of passing through unknown places and meeting new people? Yes, we do. We always, rather than from the place we start and the place we have to reach, in between that time, when many new places we come across and many new people we meet while traveling, and that is true, and that gives you another level of experience. Okay. Read this poem about desire to travel, which can sometimes be more enjoyable than the reaching one's destination. Now here poet wants to tell you that, that complete journey, rather than starting from your place, your native place, to the reaching to your destination. Reaching destination is different, but what poet wants to say here, that the whole journey could be more full of pleasures, and it could be enjoyable and desirable rather than reaching one's destination. Because once you reach the destination, the things almost are the same. Either you are reaching with some purpose, so you start with that purpose, but while traveling, you are actually free. You don't have to do anything. You have to just sit back and enjoy, whatever the new places coming while you are taking a journey, or the new people. So that is why for poet it is very important that while traveling, that travel is more important to her than reaching to the destination. Let's begin with the poem quickly. The railroad track is miles away, and the day is loud with voices speaking. Yet there isn't a train goes by all day, but I hear its whistle shrieking. Here in the first stanza, the poet is at her native place, the way she is leaving. It could be a countryside or something. And here she says that the road tracks are miles away. They are far away from her place. And as it is a daytime, there are multiple voices which coming around. Maybe the people talking, or the work, or something is going around. But still, from from the track which is miles away, she could hear. She could hear that shrieking whistle of the train, though the tracks are far away from her place. And where she lives, that place is very noisy, because of the work, because of the daily routine of the people. Naturally, we also feel that, morning time is quite a noisy time, because everybody is rushing. The vehicles are there on the road, and people are talking, and we are around, we are busy. But still, she could hear that shrieking sound of that whistle from the distance. Why? Because she is so very longing to travel, that she could hear that sound which she likes, which she is fond of, from the distance as well. And what is that sound? That sound is of a whistling of the train. When the train passes by, the train whistles, and that sound always attracts the attention of poet or the narrator. Okay. All night there isn't a train goes by. All night. Now she talks about the night time. For in the first stanza, she's talking about the daytime, when the day is full of busy, with people around, with all the sounds and the noises around, and she's also busy. But what happens at the night time? At the night time, all night there isn't a train goes by. There is no train going by, at the night time. Then what happens? Though the night is still for sleep and dreaming, because although we know why the night is there, because at night we can rest, we can give our mind and our body some rest, a peaceful time. The night is for dreaming also. What the poet thinks night is for. Though the night is still means it is silent. On the contrary, the day is noisy, but the night is has the night has covered itself with the blanket of silence. Everywhere you will find silence at night. Okay, and why that silence is there? That silence help us to relax, that silence help us to sleep and dream. So that is why this silence is so very important at night. And that is why the poet says that the night has covered itself with the blanket of silence. But I see its shadows red on the sky. Now here it stands for the train. Here it stands for the train. Okay, and here it's engine steaming. At night also, just imagine how much she loved traveling, that in a daytime when she's utterly busy, when she is around so many voices and noises, in that noise also she can hear that shrieking sound of the whistle. At night also, even when she is dreaming, even when she is into the deep sleep, it's subconsciously still she is still hearing that the sound of steaming. Okay, the engine when moves, when it steams, when the chandeliers means the ashes coming out of the smoke which comes out of the engine, and it creates a sound. So in that deep sleep also, when she is resting, when she is relaxing, when although everything is silent, so naturally that voice could be louder. The steaming of engine and that whistling of engine could be heard louder than the daytime. But at night she is sleeping, she is into deep sleep, but still she can hear the steaming of the engine very profoundly. It means that means this shows these two stanzas, the first two stanzas give us the idea that how much poet long for travel, how much she likes traveling. Okay, now we shall take the last stanza. My heart is warm with friends I make. My heart is warm with friends I make, which means the friends, where does she make friends? Who can imagine? Where does she make friends? Who can give me the answer? Does she make friends when she is working at her place, or when she is living in the countryside? Okay, Aditya Jha. Yes, Aditya.
Ma'am, in the train she made friends.
Correct. Very nice. Very good. So when she is traveling, she make friends, right? So when she is traveling, she make friends, and those friends are very near to her heart. Why they are near to her heart? Because every time she is traveling and every time she get new set of friends, and that is why those friends are very near to her. So my heart is warm with friends I make. My heart is warm. The narrator says that my heart becomes so warm, so happy. Warm here means happy, cheerful, to have so many friends around, because every time she travel, she make new friends. So just imagine how many friends she might have made just merely by traveling. So my heart is warm with friends I make, and better friends I will not be knowing. And remember, these people she might not know, because naturally we travel hardly for a day or for a few hours. Maybe the journey takes place for a few hours or one day, 2 days, at the most. And in that short time, she could make friends, and then that too, very good friends, better friends for rest of her life. Yet there isn't a train I wouldn't take, no matter where it's going. And these last two lines are very profound, my children. She becomes so very confident when she says that line. The speaker, the tone of the speaker is lit up. It has gone. It has developed, strongly developed. And in the last two lines, she says that yet there isn't a train I wouldn't take, and there is no such train, in this world which I would not like to take. Rather, she would like to travel by all the trains, possibly. Because she is so very fond of traveling. She's so very fond of making new friends, and the only way she could make new friends is only by traveling. Because while traveling, she meets so many unknown people at so many unknown places. And that is why she says that there is no such train in this world which she would not like to take. That means she would like to travel to almost everywhere, or to the almost to the all parts of the world, no matter where it goes. And she is, as in the beginning, in the introduction only, we have seen that poet is not desirable to reach to a destination. She does not desire actually to reach to a destination, but she wants to travel a lot, because for her that traveling experience is much enjoyable than reaching to the destination. So she does not care at all where these trains will take her, but she's ready to go anywhere, and she's ready to make many friends. Just to recap what this poem is all about, in two or three sentences. In this poem, the narrator speaks about her unquenchable longing. Her unquenchable. To quench means to satisfy. Quench is a word used for generally for the thirst. When we are thirsty, we use the word quench. To quench the thirst. That means to satisfy the thirst. Here, the thirst is for traveling. Here, the longing is for traveling. So she has this unquenchable. Her desire, her thirst, and never quench, which is for traveling. So she's so very. She has got such an unquenchable longing for the opportunity to escape from her place, and that place is her countryside, and to travel to the whole world and find out new places, and discover new places and make many friends. Right? I hope the poem is all understood by everyone. Right now we shall quickly take the rhyme scheme. The last word of the first line is away. Then the second is speaking, then the day, and the shrieking. Yes, and I would like to raise your hands to give the rhyme scheme for the first stanza quickly. Who is raising the hand? Ridhima Sadhamna. Yes, Ridhima.
Ma'am, first will be speaking and shrieking AA.
And what about away and day? What about away and day?
Yes, ma'am.
So what will be the rhyme scheme?
Ma'am, AABB.
AABB. Ashwin.
Ma'am,
Ashwin, can you hear me? Ashwin, can you hear me? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very good, Kanishka.
Yes, ma'am, I can hear you.
Nice. Okay, so Ashwin, do you agree? What will be the rhyme scheme?
AB.
AB. Where will you put A? Which word is A, Ashwin?
Ma'am, A away and speaking and shrieking would be B and B, A and A. Away and A will be A and A.
Correct. Very nice. Because they have got the same rhyme. Away, day. So it becomes AA. So first and third line will be A, and second and fourth line will be B. So the rhyme scheme for the first stanza is A, B, A, B,
A, B.
A, B. Right.
A, B.
Very good. Okay. Now for the second stanza. By sky dreaming steaming. Who can give the rhyme scheme? Quickly. Let me see. Many more. Naina. Naina, would you like to answer? Yes, Naina. Go ahead for the rhyme scheme. I'm sorry, I cannot hear your voice, beta. Can you be a little bit louder? Okay. Yes, who else? Kanishka. Yes, Kanishka.
Which stanza?
Sorry?
Which stanza?
Second, beta. Second stanza.
Ma'am, A, B, A, B.
Very nice. Why A, B, A, B?
Ma'am, because by and sky is a rhyming scheme.
By and sky
And dreaming and
same.
scheme.
They have the rhyme. They are the rhyming words which sound same towards the last. So by sky AA. So that is first and third line becomes AA, and second and fourth, that is dreaming and steaming. So dreaming and steaming is again they have the same sound, same rhyme. So and they are rhyming words too. So that is why it is this second stanza also has A B A B and A B. Clear? Third stanza. Quickly go for third stanza. Who will go for third stanza now? And now I want explanation also, as I have been giving for the first two. Who can? Let me check. Devishi. Okay, Devishi, start.
Ma'am, A, B, A, B.
A, B, A, B. Reasons quickly.
Ma'am, because make and take are the rhyming words and knowing and going are the rhyming
Okay,
words.
so you have put A
So
and
the
take as
rhyming scheme will be make, knowing, take, going.
Very nice. So it will
Make
be
and
A,
take as A.
And knowing and going as?
Knowing and going
As
B.
B. Right. So the rhyme scheme for the stanza becomes A, B, A, B.
A, B, A, B.
Very nice. Now, my dear children, my next question, as I told you about rhyme scheme. Do you think, how many of you think that all three stanzas are coming to the same rhyming? A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B. How many of you think that all the three stanzas are with the same rhyme? Let me check. Kanak, are you there? Okay, Kanak. Answer.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, I think that they are in rhyming.
Sorry, do you think that all the three stanzas are they have the same rhyme scheme?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so very good. Okay, so now my next question would be, what will be the rhyme scheme of the whole poem? Regular or irregular? Regular or irregular? Regular or irregular, beta? Okay, Kanak. My goodness, Kanak is raising hand also. Aditya Jha. Yes, Aditya Jha.
Ma'am,
Yes.
regular.
Regular. Very nice. Very good. So the rhyme scheme would be regular because all the three stanzas are falling under the same rhyme scheme, that is A, B, A, B. That is why the whole poem, if suppose this sort of question comes in an examination, write tell us that whether this given poem is regular or irregular. So you will write that travel has a regular rhyme scheme. It is not irregular poem. Okay, now quickly, let me check how much time do we have. Okay, we have 2 minutes more to go. So quickly, let me know two pairs. That means 2 sets of rhyming words. That means I want 4 rhyming words at a stretch in one go. Who can give that? Rhyming words? Less hands. Very bad.
Speaking, shrieking.
Diya. Yes, Diya.
Away day, speaking, shrinking,
Shrinking nahi beta,
by
shrieking.
sky,
Wait, it is not shrinking, it is shrieking. Huh. Okay.
dreaming, steaming.
Okay. Good. Very nice. Who will give me another set of rhyming words? Vipin. Vipin, are you listening?
Yes, ma'am.
Huh. Apart from away, day, speaking, shrieking, give me other 4 words. That means
By sky, dreaming, steaming.
by sky, dreaming, steaming. Very nice. Very good. Hmm. 2 more left. Bhavya.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, in the last stanza, make, take, and knowing, going.
Go ahead one more time.
Ma'am, the two sets in the last stanza, make, take, and knowing, going.
Very nice. Very good. Very, very good. Okay. And I will be sending across the activity for this poem. So start doing that activity. And tomorrow we shall take the novel. And when I talk about the novel for tomorrow, it would be naturally not, we will be reading the same as we are reading this lesson, or maybe we will be discussing the characters depending on what content I get. Clear to all of you? Is that clear? Okay, so I guess it's time, and so I will okay children, so it's time now to end this session and we shall meet tomorrow. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day ahead.